Hello guys, it's your girl Che and I am back at it again for another YouTube video for you guys. Only today it was like for you guys and for me because like ever since I've been dating Matt, like we really didn't go out a lot. And especially ever since I lost him, I haven't been out for like anything. So it gives me like kind of like a little bit of a happy spirit when I get to do like a makeup video for you guys for a holiday where you get to go out and have fun. And I even made my own little cocktail right here. You know, hey mate. No, that's Australian. What's an Irish accent? Cheerio. I'm so bad. I don't even know. Like, I speak an English accent and I think it's Irish. It's not. Oh, that was bloody good. Is that Irish? I hope so. Anyway, even though I don't think St. Patrick was actually Irish. I think he was Italian. But anyway, if you guys did like the photo of me with the green eye makeup on, I will insert the picture right up here. If you guys enjoy that look, then you already know what to do. Just stay tuned because it's coming up right now as I draw you guys in a little bit closer so you can see what's going on. So just keep on watching because it's coming up right now. Okay guys, so actually in this video, I have a mixture of 3 different palettes. As I get to them, I'll explain which ones I'm using. The first palette though, I fell in love with this palette the other day when I used it. The Revolution palette, Birds of Paradise, the one that looks like this. So I figured for my transition shade, I'm going in with that shade that I could not pronounce, Budgie. I'm just going to keep it Budgie, not Bougie, because Bougie sounds like bougie. So this shade right here, the lighter green, and then as we get more into the crease and really defining it, we'll dig down into this shade Jungle in the deep green. So right now I took a big fluffy brush and I just kind of got, you know, that green up there. But as I need to get this green out to a point, like I mentioned the other day in my the GBC's video where I did that rainbow look, I mentioned this ZOEVA brush. It's the 231 LUXE Petite crease brush. And it is so perfect at laying down the shades. But like I said, because of how tiny the point is, I really feel like, and I might be going out on a limb here, getting a little too brave, my damn self, but I really feel like I almost don't even need tapes anymore because I took it out like that. I'll get it on the side of the brush and just bring it down. Like, and then we can always fix it with like a, you know, translucent powder if it gets out of hand, which I don't think it's going to. But, you know, we've already kind of created that cat eye with just this 231 LUXE Petite crease brush. So now I am going to strictly use this brush. I'm also going to get this shade, build it up a little bit higher in here. That's why today, if you can tell, I actually put mascara a little, like my first little layer on the top lashes, because in my previous videos, I didn't have it on there. And I need to be able to see when my eye is fully open that this green is totally visible above where these lashes actually hit. You know what I mean? So I had to see the tip of my lashes. But anyway, right now I'm going to go into this deep grade. Where do these words come from? Oh, grade sounds like shade. I get it. Okay. So I'm going to go into this deep shade called Jungle right here, which I actually had one of my old girlfriends from high school. We're still close. Shout out to you, Faith Hollywood. I know it sounds like a stripper name, but that is her real name, Faith Hollywood. Yes, I wish I had it. But she was like, I'm really curious about that Jungle shade. So I'm going to be using it right now and finding out for you guys my damn self. Okay, so I have to say that green in Jungle, holy cannoli. I decided to bring it across my whole lid, even though I am going to put a different color on my lid. I'm going to use my concealer method so that the shade sticks to it. But since I did, to get the fallout off, have people questioning this color Jungle down here and asking me how it works, I wanted to really blend that out across my lid, see if it was, you know, buildable, blendable, and I don't have a single issue with this. And this on my lid is the actual color of it. And this lighter green budgie kind of faded into the background, like right up at the top. As you can tell, like I'll take little bits of it and I'll just go like this right along the top, just to make sure the top stays lighter than the bottom green. However, when you think of St. Patrick's Day, I know everybody thinks of green. I am going to need a color, you know, to blend these in. So I know that the Irish colors are green, orange, and white. So I figured for the St. Patrick's Day look, I would use this bright neon orange right here and just take that and use it right on the rim, like right on the line of this blue. Am I colorblind? And we're talking about St. Patty's Day. I'm going to take this orange and run it right on the outer line of the green just to make sure there's no harsh lines. And then I'll be back to show you the next step. All right. So if I get up close, you guys can see I drug that. It's actually the pale orange shade in this Birds of Paradise palette is called Toucan Play. But like the bird toucan play, not like two can play. But yeah, so I took that on the crease brush and ran it right across the top of that. Now I am going to show you the second palette I'm going to be using, which is from the Jaclyn Hill Vault collection, but it is the Armed and Gorgeous palette, which looks like this, mine does, but I will insert a better clip of it up here, the picture of what it looks like brand new, and not like mine, used and abused. But in this palette, they have the shade called Coin. This golden, shockingly golden. Like, you'll see when it gets on my lid. Because I keep seeing, you know, the pot of gold and green and orange. And I want to make sure that gold is a major part of this look. And I did, as you can tell, I did do bronzer and blush, but no highlight yet. So I'm going to make sure I use gold on the lid and we'll pull it together with a golden highlight and we'll figure out the lips when we get there. But I am going to grab a concealer right now. So I'm just going to take the concealer that I used on my face today. I love this, the Milani Conceal and Perfect. It's so good. And instead of cutting out all the time, I'll show you how I'm going to do this because I want this to be all over the center of my lid, kind of like a halo or spotlight eye, but we're doing a cut crease, but I want the two edges to stay green. So I'm literally just going to take my finger. Let me make sure you guys are still in view as I'm filming this. Move the mirror up maybe. Okay. And I'm going to just take my finger, tap it on in here, and tap it over as far as I think I want to go and up as high as I want to go. And then I'm going to take another dry finger that doesn't have any of the product on it yet and really work on creating a line on that outer edge like so. And that's going to be the main area that is going to have this gold on it. I will take this tiny little concealer brush and take this up in a little bit, go back and forth in these windshield wiper motions because I want the gold to be up a little bit high so when I open my eye, we're still going to be able to see this gold. So I'm going to give this like a minute or two just so it's not soaking wet until the point where it gets a little bit tacky, and then we'll be back to apply the gold in the shade called Coin. All right, so it's been about a minute and a half. I wanted to also mention I am using this Makeup Revolution caffeine spray again. I swear I do not like their skincare, but something about this one, I'm telling you, when I spray it all over my face, First off, it smells like lemon and oranges. It smells great. And the caffeine effect, it's supposed to wake your skin up. But I get that like dewy glow all over my face, and I don't even have highlighter on yet. But the best part about it, let me take my Tati Blendiful, is it leaves that like tacky feeling behind. So on top of this concealer, yeah, it's pretty much dry. When we spray that, it's tacky. So this shade Coin is going to stick extra well. So I'm just going to take my ring finger into the shade Coin because I feel like, once again, I say this all the time. Holy cow. Can you guys see like the intensity of this? I'm trying to get a finger that doesn't have green on it just to show you guys a swatch of this gold shade. It's literally beautiful. But yeah, I'm going to get 2 fingers with this gold shade on it. And I want to just pat this. Holy shit. Okay. This is definitely gold. I was worried about like it not being gold enough with the green underneath. I don't think we're going to have a problem with that today. Yeah, and I am just going to add another little bit of this gold onto this green look. And then I'm going to go grab a tiny smudger brush, which is this one right here. It still has a little bit of green on it, but I want to be able to, you know, take some of this green over onto the gold. You don't want it to be like the perfect square, you know what I mean, in your eye. So I'm going to take this over, rub a little bit of that into the gold as well. So it almost looks like a greenish gold before it turns into that hardcore gold shade. All right. And I am going to go back into the other palette, grab that shade Jungle, and just build up the inner and the outer corner again. Okay, guys, remember yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before? I can't even remember. Widow brain, that's my excuse. This shade Fiesta right here, and I kept going Fiesta, Fiesta, making myself look like a total fool. But I'm going to take my pinky finger, like I usually do, run it in a circle in the shade Fiesta. As you guys can tell, like, I'm not going like all out crazy here. I'm trying to keep this a look that you guys can achieve using whatever green and golds that you have. Oh my goodness. Story of my life. Story of my life. Okay, and I am going to just go right on this inner corner and run this Fiesta shade, which it's supposed to be like a lime green, as you can tell from looking in the palette. But with this gold in the middle of my eye, it's really pulling together the gold. So I'm going to take a really tiny, narrow crease brush, probably this tiny one, and I'm going to take the shade Jungle and run it along my lower lash line, and then take that orange and also run it on my lower lash line. And then I'll probably, you know, do some eyeliner too, build up the mascara, and then we'll be back to see how it looks. All right, guys, so I just put on another layer of mascara. I did my water lines and I put some eyeliner on. And then right on the very top of the brow bone, I went in with that Fiesta shade and I just put that right on my brow bone, right above the orange, to give it that extra pop. And then I was looking around, I'm like, I need like a gold highlight, but one that's not like a gold stripe on my face. So I looked in this Armed and Gorgeous palette from Jaclyn Hill, and she has this shade. It's another gold shade next to Coin, and it's called Guilt Trip. And let me just see if I can show you guys next to this gold just how much of a lighter gold this is than the yellow gold. You see what I mean? It's more of like a whitish gold. It's still very gold, but it's not yellow gold like that. So I tried a little bit right over here, like right there, and I was like, it's gonna work. I love it, and it looks beautiful. So I just wanted to show, I'm like putting my little nub into this. It's called Guilt Trip. And that's what I'm using as highlighter, baby. That is what I am using. And I just wanted to finish this off by going in that circular motion and then bringing it down a little bit more. Just like that. And I love that. It's perfect. It's like a white gold and it goes great with the look. So I'm also going to take Guilt Trip and run it down my nose. Just like that. That's where you can tell it's more gold when there's nothing a lot that's too much gold around it. And then right on the tip. Then I got to get my Cupid's bow. Yeah, you can definitely tell it's gold, but it's not like costume gold. You know what I mean? It's still like a light gold, and I really, really like that. All right, so the only thing I have left to do is I am going to emulate with my ET finger. I'm going to emulate this look, and I am going to transfer it over to this side as well to save some time, and then I'll add the highlight on this side also. We'll be back to pick out a lip look to, ow, that was my freaking elbow. I'm fine, I'm totally fine. But yeah, and then we'll be back to pick out a lip look to go with the eyes. So, and I'm also going to throw in lashes. Lashes are really going to pull this together as well. So I'll be back as soon as I have this eye matching that one. Okay guys, so real quick, I just wanted to log on and show you before I finish. I did do this eye with the inner corner highlight. It is a bold one. I gotta kind of shrink that a little bit. But I love this highlight color with this eye look. I love it. But I did want to show you how I did this eye all matte. I just kept it green and orange without the glitter. I mean, you know me. Like, if it comes to this eye or this eye, I'm going to pick this one because of the glitter and the brow bone highlight. But on this side, I didn't do anything yet. And if you wanted a simpler look, you could just call it quits right here. But I am going to finish it off with the gold in the center and the brow bone highlight. And then I'll be back to finish off with the lips. All right, guys. So eye number 2 is complete. So we can check that off of our list. I went up above. So crazy recording in this high quality. Like, I can see everything. I went in with the lip liner from LA Girl. Do not get it confused with LA Colors. You will end up with that dollar store junk that doesn't do anything. LA Colors, the only store I've ever seen LA Colors sold in New Jersey is CVS and Ulta. That's it. But their lip liners are like $3 to $4 and they are amazing. I just took sugar and spice and outlined my lips. I put it in the 4 corners to kind of make it look a little bit more pouty. And I'm gonna take my Superstay Matte Ink from Maybelline in the shade Driver, which is just a liquid lipstick. And I thought it would go because it kind of has like a warmish, like beigey orange tone. Not even orange at all, but neutral warm tone. That's what I would say. It's not orange, but it's in the shade 55 Driver. And they have so many of these. I have so many of these. I'm just not even going to pull them all out, but they literally, when you use them, be prepared for makeup remover wipes because you could eat a full course meal, go back to the room on St. Patrick's Day, go, YOLO, have fun, extracurricular activities with somebody that you may know, may not. Hopefully it's a boyfriend. And you can go look in the mirror. It's going to look the exact same, I promise you. So be ready to scrub. So that is why it's very drying. So I'm going to go over top of it with my favorite lip liners, KOKIE. Like, must I pull out every single, not lip liner, lip gloss from KOKIE. in all the different shades. This is just, this is just in my display. Like, you should see, it's my favorite texture that they've, of any lip gloss. It's not too wet, it's not too slippery, it's not too dry. It just goes on your lips and it feels so, like, good. It's like a, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. It's one of my favorite textures, though. And when I put it over top of the shade Driver, hold on one second. All right, now I can talk. When I put it over the when I put it over top of the shade Driver, which is the shade that I just used first from the Maybelline Superstay line, it really helps keep it, you know, a little bit more hydrated. And that's the color. It's really pretty. I love it. So I'm just going to take this Revolution caffeine spray one last time. Mist it over my face. And I can already tell from far away the shine that has already... Oh my gosh. Guys, whoa. I'm telling you, this Revolution spray, I've already used down to like here. And I've only had it for like, because when I pour it, you can see. I've only had this for about like 4 days. Don't you guys dare go out and, you know, buy this out on me, okay? Because I'll be so mad letting you in on this secret. I'm literally going to order like 3 bottles when I get off of this video because it's cheap. It's Makeup Revolution, which is why I usually don't like their skincare. But I mean, this caffeine one, I do have some texture right here. I'm getting over Miss Flo. But like just the shine that it gives to the blush, the contour, the highlight, like hello, shocked me. And it's also, it gives your skin almost like a tacky, like real life skin looking finish. It's awesome. So yeah, that is the completed look for this. I'll bring you guys in a little bit closer just to get a view of the eye look. We did the green with the gold and the orange. And that to me stands for St. Patty's Day. So yeah, if you guys enjoy this tutorial, give it a thumbs up. If you did not, give it a thumbs down. And if this is up your alley, this channel, then feel free to subscribe. No pressure. There's a million channels out there on beauty, and I'm just a small person from New Jersey. So if you end up liking any of my tutorials, then feel free to subscribe. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this look. I had a lot of fun creating it, and if anybody recreates it, please post a picture down below or DM it to me because I would love to see it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good one, and have fun on St. Patty's Day. Just don't wake up 9 months later with a baby, okay? Bye.